What's up, Raven fans? Welcome to Inside the Flock. I am your host, Kai. Day one of training camp is officially over, and we got a lot of things to talk about. But if you guys are new here, please hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be covering all Ravens news all season long, so let's get right into it. Yo, Nnamdi Madubuike is back, guys. He's looking big. He's looking good. The point is that it's going to take him some time to get back to his normal self, but we did not think he was going to come back, guys. We thought this was going to be a season-ending, hell, even a career-ending injury. So thank God that he is back. He looks good, and I'm so excited to see what Jesse Minter has in store for him, guys. Very happy as a Ravens fan. So for the people that didn't know, this was a very scary injury. He had this injury last year in week 2, and after that, for 10 months, we didn't hear anything, guys. So we didn't know if it was going to be a season-ending injury. They were even saying it was going to be a career-ending injury. So the fact that he's already out here, I am very optimistic. Here's a clip of what Jesse Minter had to say when asked about Nnamdi Madubuike.
We saw Nnamdi out there, which looks like to be a good sign. What did you see of him, and does this mean that if everything goes well, regular season, he'll be ready for that start of regular season?
Yeah, Nnamdi has now passed the physical and come off of the PUP list. You know, it's still a process to get ready to play football, and that's something they're gonna work through over these next couple weeks. I think everybody has a good feeling about where he's at, and there's a timeline involved. And super exciting to see that dude out there with his jersey on and his helmet. He looks great. He's been working really hard, and I think there's positive things to come with him.
That's exactly what you want to hear from our coach, guys. He's very excited to have him back, but once again, you have to be careful whenever you have a crucial injury that Nnamdi did have last year. It was a neck injury, so you do have to be very careful when bringing those guys back. If he can return to being 100%, guys, I think our defense is going to be one of the best top 5 defenses in the NFL. We have Trey Hendrickson, and then if Nnamdi comes back, it's going to be an absolute force on defense, and I don't think we're going to be able to get stopped. All right, guys, so I want to talk about Lamar Jackson now and just his presser, and he had a lot of great questions that he answered as well, so let's go watch that.
Practice times, you know, with that.
The new practice times, I love it. You know, we hit the film room, walk through, we lock in, practice, get better, and then we go to walk through and meet and watch what we just did on the field, try to get better mentally. I'm enjoying it. I like it.
You know, whatever practice schedule works for these players, but Lamar saying that he enjoys it, and I think it's a great thing because after you do these live reps, you should also go into the film room and discuss these plays immediately while it's still fresh in your brain, and that's what I think is the most important, and that's what great quarterbacks do from good quarterbacks, and Lamar saying that he enjoys that, it just goes to show you that he wants to learn this offense as fast as he can, and I think there's the MV3 coming very, very soon, guys.
We didn't get to see Rashad Bateman out there with you guys doing mini camp and OTAs. What did it feel like to kind of get your usual starting group of pass catchers out there today?
I had my guy back, you know, and he looked great. Running fast, great routes, great hands. One we should have hit, but you know, it's practice. We're getting better, and I'm loving it. He looked great.
So the guys were out there practicing. Zay Flowers and Bateman were catching some balls together, and like Lamar mentioned, they had some nice chemistry going. They just had a couple of mishaps, but you know, that's going to happen regardless. The good thing is, guys, that these receivers are here, and we're just going to get as much as work as we can in this new offense, and I'm very excited to see what's going to happen this year. Okay, so here's another good question by a reporter, so let's watch that.
How much does it help to have a head coach who has prepared against you, who has game planned against you, and who's kind of a defensive-minded guy? Have you tapped into that at all, and do you plan to with Jesse?
That's funny you say that. I didn't think about, you know, playing against Coach Jesse. That never hit my mind, but yeah, man, we talked about it. He put me to the side yesterday, and he was talking about, like, you know, just coming in and meeting with him so I could just see defense the way, you know, how he called it and stuff like that, and other defense, not just him.
All right, guys, so when I actually heard him say this, I was very excited, and I really think that that is one of the best things a quarterback can have is a defensive mind coach, because a defensive mind coach is going to help you look at everything as a whole. So, and we've never had that, guys. John Harbaugh was always like the manager, so I think this is going to really, really help Lamar, and I think that's why Brady was also great, because Belichick was a great defensive mind coach, guys. So just coaches helping quarterbacks see different pre-snap and post-snaps, it's going to really, really help Lamar excel in his career and take it a one step further, in my opinion.
Deck like a wizard. You know, he's trying to get the best out of all of us, you know, not just the quarterbacks, but every aspect of the offense. And I feel like he's doing a great job at that, challenging us each and every play. You know, even with the huddle, how the huddle is set up, he's challenging us, man, get to the line of scrimmage fast, execute, break down the defense, process everything fast. It's like process of elimination.
Yeah, I love what Declan Doyle is doing. Obviously, there's some new terminology. Well, all of it is new, that like Lamar said. But the thing is, guys, Declan's stressing that we have to get to the line of scrimmage quickly. All those fine details matter. As a Ravens fan, I am tired of seeing the false starts constantly. Those used to hurt us always. So we have to polish things like that. The little things matter the most. The little things are what affect the big things, right, in the long run. I think one time we had a game where we had over 80 yards in penalties, and that's absolutely crucial, right? Having 80 yards in penalties will absolutely kill the momentum of the game, guys. So Declan just being detailed in just small things, I'm very, very happy to see that. And Lamar also focusing on that is a great sign. Okay, so now I kind of want to focus on what Coach Minter was asked in his presser. So now let's go watch that, guys.
What's the biggest message you wanted to give your players and they want to take that?
Honestly, just the mentality that we're trying to take, man. It's a day-by-day process. You're not going to win because we're the Ravens. We're not going to win because we have XYZ players. We're not going to win because I'm the coach. Create our success based on the standards that we create, the process that we go through every day. That's really what we're focused on. Competing with each other, making each other better, but also connecting and developing a real strong bond amongst the team. So that's our main objective.
As a longtime Raven fans, guys, it is very refreshing to hear that. Jesse is just being humble. He's clearly saying that it doesn't matter who we have, no matter how good. We have to constantly execute and find details and work as a team. It doesn't matter about anything else. He even said it doesn't matter who's the coach. So the fact that he's putting that message out there, that's what's crucial to the team, to stay humble, to work every single day and just focus on today, and tomorrow will take care of itself. Here's what Coach Minter had to say about Lamar Jackson, guys.
Well, Lamar's incredible. Again, best player in the league. When he's out there and he's, obviously really engaged like he is, he makes everybody on the field better.
Yeah, Coach Jesse Minter giving high praise to Lamar Jackson. That's exactly what we want to hear, guys, whenever the head coach and quarterback are on the same page. And I agree, Lamar Jackson does make defenses play in a different way. So whenever he is playing, everybody's just better around him. And once again, Jesse Minter is a defensive mastermind. So whenever him and Lamar are going to work together, I really do believe that Lamar's going to get 10 times better at reading defenses. Jesse's going to tell him some things that other coaches can also try to trick Lamar with, but this time it might be different, right? Lamar might see it already coming. So I really think that Lamar is going to have one of his best seasons, guys. He's going to be able to read defenses on another level, and I just cannot wait for the season. All right, so day one is officially in the books. Madubuike is off the PUP list, so I'm going to be excited to see what they do with him slowly over the course of the coming weeks. Jesse Minter had his first practice done, and Lamar Jackson looks very confident and locked in, guys. So I'm very excited to see what this team's going to do. With day two coming up tomorrow, guys, I will be covering a lot more news, so make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. That's going to be it for today, guys. Ravens Flock, we out.